Good evening, and welcome. I am your host, Stuart Blanchet, and I welcome you to another episode of Giles Tenderworth's Monsters in the Dark. Episode 25, The Woodwöse. There are thousands of tales of people from all walks of life that abruptly, suddenly go mad. The Emperor's new clothes, the scrivenings of Thornwood, to name but a few. Most of these tales are tragic and easily misrepresented. People who have difficulty communicating, who cannot speak the words that they think, they deserve your patience and your kindness. Despite contradictory assertions, large scholars believe that the Woodwöse were once human, part of a nomadic tribe thousands of years ago. They came upon a small village and proceeded, as was usual at this time, to pillage it, taking what they needed and killing everyone around. In their violence and their hate, they killed the local shaman, beloved of the area's spirits, who then banded together to curse this invading tribe. Thus, they would scatter, never again feeling the sense of community, yet always wishing for it. They would speak in a babbling tongue, unable to communicate even their most simplest of desires to another being, even amongst themselves. And they would continue to feel and experience every heinous crime that they would ever do for the rest of eternity. Thus the Woodwöse wishes for a humanity that will always be just beyond its reach. Some say this was the first corruption, and the theory seems sound. The Woodwöse, better known as wild men, or men of the wood, appear as human, varying in size, always covered from head to toe in fur or hair, naked, speaking in tongues or babbling riddles that no one can understand, or grunts and growls. The Woodwöse appear on the edge of civilization from the wild which some say, erroneously, that they protect. They will kidnap the first person that approaches them unprotected, and then just as quickly vanish into the underbrush, never to be seen again. The Woodwöse is a de-evolution of the human species, believed to be by some the missing link, capable of only primeval instinct. To them, a blade is a flattened hammer to bash things with, and modern metals confuse its senses and awareness, meaning that an industrialized town is better protected against its pillaging than a primeval one. There are many ways, dear watcher, that you can protect yourself from the wild men. The Picts wore silver chains for collars. The Celts wove gold thread into their tabards. But we suggest something a little easier to acquire. A garland of metal bulbs worn around the neck, filled with salt prayed over by your local clergy, should be enough to deter any Woodwöse from attacking you. Salt is known to preserve both meats and prayers. The ease with which we might protect ourselves and our fellow humankind makes it an easy beast to capture. But be warned, exchanging gazes with this creature for too long may allow its spirit to exchange places with yours. Then you would be trapped in the body of a grotesque individual, unable to communicate, only able to watch as your body and your mind slowly devolve until you are just as mad as the monster itself. Fare thee well into the dark. Do not lose yourself in your baser instincts or allow your mind to regress. Always carry some prayer salts on you for any journey you might undertake. And do not make sport of the misfortunes of others, lest those misfortunes be visited upon you. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Stuart Blanchet, and this has been an episode of Giles Tenderworth's Monsters in the Dark. Please take the time to like and subscribe to our channel, and do check out our Kickstarter when you have a moment. Until next time, dear watcher, good night.